Hello guys, I'm back, and I have completed all of the annoying fetch quests of Volume 1 Rebirth, including the campaigns, especially that annoying Bickman campaign. I've taken care of the Ryu books as well. They were a lot easier than I thought because of a trick I learned involving the bike. I'll show that off later on. There are no unfinished quests. I took care of that. I anticipate this being a session on the relatively short side, but nonetheless, I'm really fired up. Huh? Here again? Okay. You know the deal. Talk over it. Hope it doesn't... and hope it blocks out the content ID. That's a pretty crystal. I like that. Wonder what it is, though. Who's chained it? Is that Entrance? Yeah, that's a really pretty crystal. But why is he trapped in there? Huh? Sakubo? Why is... I really don't get this. What the hell?
After all that's happened, you really want to stay in the world. Yeah. All that we have is here. You and I.
Huh?
Yes, this place is all we have.
What? The AIDA got Sakubo next? It moved on to Sakubo?
The online game, The World, Revision 2. It has now become a place where players prey on other players. A lawless land, filled with an overabundance of PKers.
Got that right.
And the PKKer, feared by all PKers, was Haseo, the terror of death. Haseo searched and at long last found his hated enemy, Tri-Edge, but discovered he was no match for him. He was then reduced to level 1 by Tri-Edge's data drain. In his search for a power that could defeat Tri-Edge, Haseo learned of the anomaly known as AIDA, and the epitaph users that could resist them. And that lured him towards their power, the avatars. Bordeaux, a PKO with a grudge against Haseo.
Recap, I see.
Matsu, the 7th unit leader of the Moon Tree Guild. Alkaid, the former emperor who fights to regain her throne. Through battling these three, Haseo grew both as an epitaph user and as a person. Upon defeating Entrance, the beautiful emperor of the Demon Palace, Haseo learned that he had been using AIDA to fill a hole in his heart from something lost in his past. On the day Haseo was crowned the new emperor, the young girl of Moon Tree, Atoli, disappeared. In his search for her, Haseo came upon outer space, and at last encountered Triage. In his second battle with Triage, Haseo came out victorious. Triage was broken up into data fragments and was lost. But just when everyone had let down their guards, a vast number of AIDA tentacles suddenly appeared. And pierced Atoli's body.
The aftermath. We finally see this aftermath.
Haseo? I have to get up. I'll get yelled at again if I don't. If I could only be more like Haseo.
Hey, Atoli! Atoli!
Huh? Where am I?
In an at-home. Ours.
And at home.
What's with her voice?
Ola told me. And then I started to hear.
Atoli, calm down.
And then.
Atoli! Get away from there! Atoli! Hey, Atoli! Atoli, are you okay? Come on, speak to me! Damn it! Not this again! This isn't happening! Oh, I'll say it. Just leave everything to me. Come on! I'm ready up!
Is he propagating her data too?
Don't worry, you'll be safe now. So how do you feel, Atoli? Are you hurt anywhere?
I'm okay. I think. What? My voice.
No, we haven't heard Atoli say anything for a while now.
Maybe her mic is broken.
At times like these, it's best to just log out and reboot.
Her voice?
Okay, I'll just log out now.
She lost her voice? And can't log out?
your character. Just remove your M2D and... Wait. Wait a second. I don't understand. Where are we right now?
Huh? We're right. What the hell? Haseo, what about you? Where are you right now? Wait, am I seeing the world directly?
Everyone's...
Where did my real self go? Wait, we've got to log out. Everyone log out! Damn, I can't. What the hell is going on here? Is this a really bad dream or something? Calm down. Currently, it appears that all the players in the world cannot log out from the game's master server. Wait a minute, all the players? Yes. Under the circumstances, it is most likely that the AIDA phenomenon is to blame for this. Wait a sec. Never mind logging out. What I want to know is, are we all really inside the game? But that's impossible. Even for AIDA. Your senses should be informing you that you have now ventured into the game's wondrous world. If you say that this truth is only an imaginary one, then I ask you, where is the real world? As long as they cannot be refuted, there is no end to the possibilities in this world.
Perhaps it's also AIDA's influence that's keeping us from hearing Atoli's voice.
What is this AIDA anyway? Some kind of bug?
Anyway, we've got to figure out the situation.
Putting aside our inability to log out, it looks as though the game itself is functioning normally. We can use Chaos Gates, platforms, and save shops as we did before this began. We can preserve at save shops as usual, but we cannot check email or forums from outside of the game. We still lack information. I'd like all of you to help investigate the situation. Search the areas. Kun, go and search Lumina Cloth.
Understood.
Got it.
Haseo, search Makanu.
Fine with me.
You're tired. You should rest here for a little while.
Huh? Is he behind this?
I need to ask around Makanu.
I don't see anyone. But hang on, wait a minute. The at-home is also one of my destinations. I wonder, am I expected to talk to my bud Kennard? What? Gaspard. exchange. Yes, I got these upgrades from the Ryu book that I purchased. Seems everything I did in the last game has carried over, and then some. Bike parts? Angel. And more unknowns. Additionally, an actual undead class, aside from the demons. And a demon stone. Curious. There are new varieties of dungeon as well. A great wealth of weapons has also availed itself. Armor and accessories too. Even the items have greatly multiplied. Even if it was only scratching the surface, I'm glad I got the stuff from Volume 1 out of the way. Treasure again. Yeah. So the crash is a technique I figured out off camera. Apparently, you can get a sneak attack on enemies just by ramming them with your bike. And that's what was holding my bike count back in the Ryu book. So, everyone's fighting? There's a riot? The harbor, huh? People are panicking. Yep. Yep. This is terrifying. People are losing their shit. What is with this? Like, this is graduated to like Log Horizon, but Logging out is impossible. And the sensation of one's presence in the real world has been completely silenced. Completely numb to the real world. So, the PK'd seem to be gone for real. Alright, now it's gone from Log Horizon to Sword Art Online. I guess people really wanted to do something with this phenomenon rather than just a mere plot thread in this game. Too bad Sword Art Online turned out to be complete shit. Sorry if I offend those of you who like it, but Roland and I, we're convinced that Sword Art Online is the poor man's .hack. Taste my magma and die? Yep. Yep. Looks like this has everyone scared shitless. I don't like where this is headed.
Hey, what's going on here? Why can't I log out?
Is this some kind of event? Or someone's bad joke?
Can you tell me what's happening? You're some kind of admin guy, right?
Please, calm down. We are working hard to...
How do you expect us to calm down?
What are you gonna do about this?
I'm terribly sorry. Please, just try to be patient for a while.
So, that guy in the blue suit is an admin. Looks like even CC Corp doesn't have a very good handle on the situation. Short deal.
Pretty nasty. Yep. With insane happenings like this, it's definitely a good thing that I took care of everything in the first installment. Although, wonder if anything's changed from the doctor campaigns. The door is locked. Okay. Now everything's gotten extra funky. Okay, what about the back alley? He's gone. Dingo is gone. What?
Hey, you! Why can't I log out of here? Come on, speak up, will ya? Damn it! Damn it! Where am I? What is this place? Why am I actually inside the game?
So it's
seems that humans who lack morals both online and offline say the very same things after all.
What?
Well, it seems that you only act strong when facing those weaker than you. Pitiful. If you're that scared, run back to Kestrel with your tail between your legs. As reported, it looks like those from Kestrel are stirring more panic in the people. Everyone, go support the town's order. We must not let them panic. Understood.
Oh dear, this can't end well.
I was so worried about you. Are you okay?
I'm sorry, Sakaki.
What's wrong? I can't seem to hear you.
You see,
Ever since you were killed by a bugged monster, you've been unable to speak?
yes, I know it's kind of hard to believe.
Oh no, I believe it. You're not one to tell a lie.
Sakaki,
I'm sure you know this, but all players are currently unable to log out from the game. In fact, they have lost sight of their very selves. It's almost as if their minds have been absorbed into the heart of the world itself.
it's just an online.
That's right, a game. But at the same time, it's also a reality all its own, Atoli. At any rate, we must stop the players from panicking. You will help us, won't you?
Yes,
I don't like this.
Girl. Well then.
So Mr. Sakaki's the only one you could rely on after all, huh?
Haseo.
So it's you, Terror of Death. It appears there are only enemies to be found in your world.
Atoli, why are you here? I thought I told you to stay at the at-home.
I'm sorry. I thought I should contact Sakaki and...
Listen to me. This isn't something Moontree can do anything about.
I see. Are you saying that you can solve this situation?
With a lot more certainty than you can. What's so funny?
Conceit. Don't you agree that it is the lust for power that is most certain to make fools out of people? Terror of Death.
What do you mean by that?
I mean exactly what I said. Atoli.
Yes,
I will see you later.
why did you say that?
Huh?
Why did you have to say things like that? Sakaki, Moontree just wants to try and solve the situation. They only want to help everyone.
AIDA isn't a problem that Moontree can solve.
But even so, I don't understand. I just don't understand you, Haseo.
That trail coming from her cracked hand.
I see.
The situation is much more serious than we thought.
Let us summarize for a moment. Ever since the AIDA phenomenon occurred while searching for Atoli, no one has been able to log out of the game. Furthermore, none of the players have been able to return to their real-world selves and their real lives. And no new players have been able to log into the game. Communications with the outside receive no reply.
Some of the players have panicked to the point where they're starting to get violent. It seems that the system admins can't contain these players any longer.
Yes, the system admins themselves are just as confused. Right now, their real selves are... At this point, we're no different than the lost ones.
It is quite obvious that the reason for this abnormality is AIDA. If we ever want to return to the real world again, it is imperative that we investigate AIDA as quickly as possible. And one more thing. Let me tell you something important.
Something important?
Now that her epitaph has been stolen, Atoli's PC data is starting to degenerate.
That's what's been happening?
Degenerate? What is he talking about?
I'm sorry.
But didn't you tell us?
That's enough. Isn't it obvious? She didn't want us to worry about her. Yada, in this world our minds aren't residing in our bodies, but in our player characters, right?
That is merely speculation. But in this case, it would seem to be the most likely explanation for what we are experiencing.
So this is a world where our minds and characters are linked together.
So, what will happen if Atoli's character data is lost while she's in this world?
There is a distinct possibility that her own consciousness will be lost as well.
What? You've got to be kidding me.
What should we do? How can we cure her of this?
Is your head just for decoration? You should try thinking before you make a big fuss.
Master Yada, do we know anything else?
This too is only a guess, but it seems that this place is not really the world as we thought. It is a false world that AIDA has created by copying the data off of CC Corp's servers.
What?
I believe that the world we are currently inside of is such a place.
So then, this is some kind of a mirror server.
That's one way to put it. Atoli, at one time, you had the power to distinguish AIDA's sound from all others.
AIDA's sound?
Come to think of it, didn't you say something like that when we found Indy Glut Lou?
Well, if you mean hearing strange sounds and seeing bug-like things, I've had that happen a number of times.
Have you heard that sound after being placed in your present condition?
No, I haven't.
I thought so. It all makes sense. It would seem that the data AIDA stole from her is...
You don't mean the young girl's Morgana factor?
Morgana factor? What's that?
Master Yada,
It's all right to tell him all about it now. The Morgana factor is the specialized data that makes epitaph users unique.
Epitaph users are special characters created by CC Corp for use during certain projects. Thus, Epitaph user PCs have data inside them that is not found inside regular PCs.
That's the Morgana factor, usually called epitaphs.
So the reason that we can use avatars is because we have that Morgana factor? I mean epitaphs?
That's right.
Hence, epitaph users.
CC Corp wants to mass-produce Epitaph users.
You mean as a defense against AIDA?
Yes, but thanks to strong protection protocols, we've been unable to adequately analyze them. We still don't know exactly what the Morgana factor is.
Thanks to that, not only can't we mass produce, we can't even make a copy of it.
So why not just bring the creator in on it? He should be able to take care of that without a problem.
As far as we know, the Morgana factor was not created by any one person.
Well then, how did you get a hold of him in the first place?
We managed to salvage it from the dark abyss of this world.
The abyss of this world?
Each of the Morgana factors has its own name and identity. In my case, the name of my avatar is Targos, the epitaph of the Avenger.
My avatar's name is Magus, the epitaph of the propagation.
As for Aseo, his avatar goes by the name of Scathe. He is the epitaph of the terror of death.
The terror of death.
It's an odd coincidence that it's the same as your PKK nickname. Even with Magus's the propagation, we can't repair the Morgana factor.
Thus, now that she has lost her epitaph user abilities, Atoli can no longer hear AIDA's sound.
Maybe that's also part of the reason why Atoli lost her voice.
Yada, what can we do to help her?
There are no alternatives but to try to recover her Morgana factor from AIDA. However,
What?
it will be difficult to trace AIDA precisely, now that we are no longer on the actual CC Corp server. Fortunately for us, this AIDA server is far from being perfect. This world contains seams in the structure. The fact that we can save our data is proof of that.
That means...
Yes, all we have to do is find them. It seems to me that at this point, our only acceptable option is to infiltrate the AIDA areas and conduct a thorough search.
Infiltrate? You mean with just us? There's no way we could possibly cover all the AIDA areas between just the few of us.
This is an emergency. We will reach out and ask other players for help.
That's pretty impressive coming from someone as secretive as you.
Aseo, I believe you had a relationship with those at Moontree.
Moontree? Do you think there's a chance that they would really listen to me?
Moon trees would never abandon someone in trouble. That's what Kentucky always said. That moon tree is there to help save people.
I will go and contact Zelkova myself. I want you to go with Aseo and help with his negotiations.
Yes, Master Yada.
What about me?
Atoli, you will stay here. If news of that arm were to spread beyond this group, it would only make things worse.
Off to Moontree headquarters. Don't forget.
I'll be back.
Okay, I'll be waiting at the Chaos Gate.
This is getting pretty ugly. That AIDA is just so malicious.
Hey,
Oh right, Pi needs to be in my party. So who's offline? Syllabus and Pyros are both offline, so that's why I haven't seen him.
I'm sure you realize this, but we didn't.
Yeah.
I'll handle the negotiations, so just act appropriately and try to get on their good side. Besides, it seems that for whatever reason, Zelkova has taken a liking to you.
Right, the warp point inward.
I bid you welcome.
Paseo, welcome!
Have you had the chance to read the email from our guildmaster? His name is Master Yada.
Yep, we sure did. Every word.
Good. Then I would like to discuss the investigation of this system abnormality.
You're beating around the bush. Why not try telling us directly what it is you want?
I don't know what you mean.
Perhaps this will clarify things. I'm saying that perhaps you should consider bowing down and gracefully begging us to help you with your desire to escape from the AIDA server. Members of GU. You, Raven, that is GU members, are conducting an investigation of AIDA, are you not?
Some secret.
Mr. Sakaki, I'm quite surprised by... I was not aware that anything like that was going on.
I'm sorry. I felt I should keep it to myself until I was able to confirm it, as it was uncertain information. However, it would appear that it was not far off the mark.
Now, this is no time to be fighting each other. Although our positions may be quite different, our intentions are the same. Am I wrong?
There is no falsehood in my devotion to Moon Tree.
Alright, let's cooperate with Haseo and his friends. After all, we do have to escape from here eventually.
Good. Then we shall follow your directions. Naturally, we have no intention of making GU public. Rest assured.
Thank you.
So, what exactly is it that you would like us to do?
Currently, the place in which we are all trapped is not within a CC Corp server. You must try to think of it as if someone sent us all to a mirror server and then isolated it.
So then, that would be the AIDA server.
Our objective is to find the many scenes which exist inside this AIDA server.
Seems?
Yes. We would like you to help us find phenomena that would normally be impossible to find in the world.
Data irregularity. In other words, you'd like us to find a bug.
That's right.
Very well. We'll take our units, split up, and search the different areas.
All right. I've got to do my best for Master Sakaki. Don't go out of your way just to get Master Sakaki's attention. Do you people get that?
Whoa, whoa! Getting a little scary there, pansies. Well, Sakaki has decided to cooperate with you. No need to worry about a thing. I'll help you out.
I may as well do some work myself.
Everyone, don't forget to report in regularly, all right? Now, let's be off.
Very well, if you'll excuse us.
Alright, see you later, Haseo. Bye!
to spend a lot of time explaining.
Honestly, do you realize the significance of this? Orders from Master Yada. Although it's not certain, an area with faint AIDA signals has been found. We'll meet up with Coon and conduct a thorough investigation of Delta Galloping Settled Desert.
Looks like this might take a while, getting the world back to normal function and escaping this AIDA server.
We're searching for the criminals who have been spreading viruses all over this world.
If we PK everyone, we should be able to find the culprits sooner or later, right?
And once we do, we can finally return to our own world and be done with this place. Tough break, guys.
Are you serious? So you're PKing because you couldn't handle the anxiety?
What was that? That's it. No mistake here. These guys are definitely the culprits. Get them! Here goes.
That it? So this is what they meant by Kestrel sowing discord. Finally, a level up.
Those guys just now were PKers from Kestrel, right?
Yeah, this is bad. Seems like everyone's starting to panic and go crazy in the different areas.
Then we better hurry and find a solution before things get much worse. Come on, Haseo. Let's go.
It's so good to finally be rid of that level cap. For that extra 999 experience to actually go somewhere.
Are you nuts? This area is full of PKers.
Perhaps there's a connection between them and the AIDA signals. We'd better be careful.
Oh dear. So they're treated as normal monsters in this AIDA server?
Don't be
Incidentally, I found that there's another awakening mode. Just because I wanted to give it a shot. Oh. Need to get better with the sneak attacks. You know what? I think now is a good time as any to show you that
This isn't funny.
crud, I couldn't do it. Yeah. You really have to be sneaky and ride the bike fast in order to crash into them. Yep, that's how you do it. Beg pardon.
Hello, Bobby? Yeah? Sure. I'm finishing up a recording now. Okay.
forgive me, I have an engagement in an hour. So, as I said before, this will be on the short side. I'm going to finish this up before saving.
This is a piece of cake.
I realize that this is a new type of field area.
This is a piece of cake.
Good to see that the new stuff just keeps coming. Line of sight somewhat blurry here. Yep. The bike is my friend in this area. Ah, so it's a bee statue area. I mean a judge symbol area. So going through. Crap. An AIDA hole.
AIDA! Assail, let's take it out!
I got it. All right. Come on. I'm right here. Skye!
Another one of these guys. This is an outer space in their server, their world. Nonetheless, my strength against them seems to be the same. I'm going to destroy this corrupt ontological area. Nothing I haven't done before. Crap. It spammed the projectiles a bit much, but it wasn't anything I couldn't handle. Data seed,
Good.
huh?
That takes care of the AIDA signals in this area.
A short mail. It's Nala from Moontree.
Two more fragments are necessary.
Of course we want.
Damn, this is bad.
Of course we want.
You know, if something like this happened to me as myself, well, I wouldn't go insane. To be honest, I'd be kind of bummed the moment it was all over. I like being the way I am,
Bring it on!
as I'm broadcasting to you now.
Justice prevails!
This appearance is how I'm supposed to be. I think it may be the only part of me that will persist when the rest of me is gone.
Guys, bring it on!
Wait a sec. I can charge further? Whoa, holy crap!
Of course we want.
That's a nice upgrade. You know, the great thing about forming these habits, like crashing into enemies with your bike, is that I can keep them up through the rest of this playthrough. And I'll fill the Ryu book a lot faster.
Yes, what perfect timing.
What's this about?
I'm afraid I have no idea. I just arrived here myself, but you can hear voices coming from inside.
I think we should go find out who's inside the temple.
To be honest, now that a whole new tier of equipment is about to avail itself, I'm considering getting rid of the weak sauce ones. Gabi? Ovan?
Gabi? But why would
Kestrel's guildmaster be...
Ovan!
Oh, it's you!
Ovan, why are you here?
I wonder.
I didn't ask you.
I suppose you could say I was just talking with an old friend. Ovan and I once pledged eternal brotherhood to each other.
It's like I care. Answer me, Ovan. What are you doing here?
The same thing you are.
What?
I'm searching for a way to escape from the AIDA server. After all, I don't plan on being here forever. Is that not your ultimate objective as well? As members of GU?
But how? I want to know how you know about GU. Who told you? What is it that you want?
Please, calm down, Master Haseo. I assure you that our objective, and his, is to investigate the AIDA server and to use that information to escape. In other words, we are all comrades in arms, and there's no reason for us to fight amongst ourselves.
Investigator? Honestly, Yada's just wasting our time.
What do you mean?
He already knows the means by which we could escape.
What are you saying?
Am I wrong, Pi? If this server was based off of an original CC Corp server, there should be an operation folder somewhere.
Operation folder?
A file that unifies and manages the entire system that makes up the world. If one could control it, one could then make it possible to send character data to a regular server. Yada is the longtime leader of Project GU. Naturally, he would know everything about the world. There is no way that he would not be aware of the operation folder.
Hi! Is that true? Did Yada really know about all this?
That's...
Tell us the truth, Pi. Did that ass really know about the existence of the operation folder and not tell us?
We didn't have any proof. That's why Master Yada...
Proof? Can we afford to take time to look for something like that?
But we don't know the dangers.
Is there any place in this entire world without danger? Now, why would Yada not tell you about the folder? Perhaps it's because he never had any desire at all to escape. Everything felt by the players trapped in this game. Fear, sorrow, anger, confusion. This server is filled with such intense feelings. Now, what better place could there be to observe AIDA's caustic effects on players and their characters? Yes, that's right. This is his ideal laboratory.
So we're all just his guinea pigs? Neither you nor Yada ever had any intention of saving Atoli, did you?
Haseo, listen.
Shut up! What kind of lie are you gonna tell me now? Using people like they were nothing. Telling them whatever they want to hear. Do you want to know what I think about that? Haseo! Don't stop me, Coon! Stop it! There'll be no hope for Atoli if we fight each other here.
agree with you, Haseo.
Coon.
We're going back to the Serpent of Lore to confirm this with Yada. We'll talk after that.
Ovan. So, you know Yada too?
Yes, he's an old friend.
Give him my best regards.
We will meet again, Haseo.
This is ridiculous. Everyone's always hiding something from me.
Continue with the investigation then.
Please do. Alright, let's go.
Okay. I know what I am to do. Some slots are multiple. Yes. I believe anything lower than a Zhangja is to be discarded. Actually, no. Even a Zhangja is too low. I'd like to see more of this place. I figured there would be nothing. I'll continue with this, but after the next thing, I'm gonna give up the ghost. The engagement I have before me is incredibly important. Before anything else, though, Oh, crud. I forgot. I'm confronting AIDA.
Alright, so let's hear it. The truth. Why didn't you tell us about the operation folder?
I was only keeping quiet until I was able to obtain proof. It would not have been right to confuse you all with a mere unsubstantiated theory.
That's a nice way of putting it.
We will now proceed to infiltrate the operation folder and conduct a forced transfer command.
How?
We will use Tri-Edge's signs. These signs possess traits that allow them to be used as transportation devices. In other words, chaos gates that were made by AIDA. There are holes in CC Corp's server, and consequently, holes in AIDA's server as well.
An inherent flaw.
Master Yada was putting together a transfer program designed to make reverse use of those holes.
No telling how much of that is true.
The only hole we've identified that connects to the operation folder can be found at Delta Hidden Forbidden Bulwark on the Moragu Barrel Wall. Aseo, Pai, and Kun, you will infiltrate the operation folder using Tri-Edge's sign to gain access. You will then execute the transfer command from the same folder. I have already given Pai instructions on how to configure and execute the program. Head for Moragu Barrel Wall and investigate the sign.
Understood.
Fine. Come on, let's head out for...
You know, the sudden loss of Atoli's voice and her personality. I wonder if that was all inspired by Colette during her angel transformation crisis in Tales of Symphonia. That game is my Bible, by the way. A lot of the things I feel come directly from it.
We're gonna go hack the sign and infiltrate the operation folder. Target Tri-Edge's sign.
Sign hacking? Like gate hacking. But yeah, a lot of my worldviews, both philosophical and political, come from Tales of Symphonia. My thoughts on religion, thoughts on discrimination. Tales of Symphonia was instrumental in shaping those thoughts.
We don't have enough data seeds.
Jeez, what good is that gonna do for us?
I've just received information from Master Yada about a new AIDA corrupted area. If we can just keep data draining the AIDA in this area, we should be able to gather more data seeds.
Data seeds and virus cores. It's harkening back to the original .hack series, when I would use virus cores to gate hack areas that were protected for maintenance by administration. it was really cool watching Kite use his bracelet to go through information space. I don't believe I've seen a cave area structured like this before. The heck? Are those carry-ins holding their hats above their heads now? Oh, by the way, I actually realized that when these guys self-destruct, you still get their goodies. I had been meaning to give those weapons. I should probably equip them with watches as well. Looks like they've got something superior equipped, though. Regardless. It looks like I polished off some places in my inventory. Oh, there's the AIDA.
AIDA confirmed.
Is it an Anna? Yes, it is. Maybe it'd be useful to understand the structure of this place. Or not. I don't think backtracking will lead me to more AIDA signals. Oh? So it's one of these one-way teleport places. Crud, I didn't feel like fighting, but... I couldn't get past him. It must be towards the beast statue. I'm sneaking by. There are some awfully long corridors in this area. It's of an unusual structure compared to the other cave areas I've encountered. To be honest, the long hallways with the waterfalls are super pretty. It's not exactly what I've seen in my dreams, but it's close somehow. I've seen a place in my dream, an area with a lot of potted plants that are all glassed in, and water flowing behind them. It's a long corridor that seems to go up to a potted plant plaza of sorts. I wonder what that place is in my dreams. Probably an area of the noosphere. Indefinite places like that, they're the backbone of my memory, and I'm always building more of them by playing these games. But I don't think building is the right word actually. It's more like I'm drawing them into my consciousness. I think they're preeminent in information space in the ontological world. That these games very, very intimately caress.
Good. We've got enough.
Well, I suppose I could go to the beast statue first. I mean, it's always in moments where there's no time to waste that video games give you an opportunity, right? But yeah, in definite areas, I can somewhat imagine myself in this hallway, except the hallway goes on forever and ever. That too is the world in which I live. The field areas in the first .hack series also felt like they went on forever, though I believe I've said that before. Yeah, I traipsed around a lot of what I needed to do. So that I could get back here quicker. Now, time to hack that sign. Wonder if they got this idea at all from the title .hack sign. Eh?
So, this is the operation folder?
Not yet. We're still in the connecting hall.
So what should we do?
We'll have to get into the system's upper layer.
Wait, something's coming!
Looks like one of AIDA's guards to me.
There! Perfect. I'll tear it to pieces. All right. Come on. I'm right here. Sky!
Gatekeeper. Seems to be a more sophisticated Anna. With a much wider kobold bullet spread. And regular bullet. Its algal laser also seems to be convergent. Algal maser, that's the difference. Of course. Because masers are so much hotter and deadlier. Kobold blast rather than kobold bullet. Yes, this gatekeeper is definitely an upgraded Anna. It's still no match for me, though. The maser's also got a wider spread. But it telegraphs it with a red tracing sight, it appears. I can't help but feel they've still put on the training wheels. Gotcha! Playtime's over. Damn, almost had him. Crud. Ugh. Annoying. You're done.
What is this? O-Von-01. Ovan?
There may be other gatekeepers showing up soon. Hurry!
A Pokeball? With a moon?
So this is the operation folder.
So it would seem.
Please enter your certification ID. Identification confirmed. Access granted. Please enter your command.
Display the current server status.
Acknowledged.
Execute a program using all of the above parameters.
Confirmed. Please load the program now. Loading. Executing transfer command. Commencing countdown. 50. 49. 48. 47.
HUD processes 239 to 361.
45.
Hurry up and execute.
44. 43. 40. Acknowledged. Processing. Executing transfer command.
What the? Look, it's ready!
What is that?
Hey!
What's going to happen?
Magic circle!
Hey, what's going on?
Is that the end of the world?
Of course they'd be scared. Even though it's a wave of salvation, really. Oh, poor Gaspard. Only Haseo?
What is this place?
Another Ida?
AIDA? Damn, of all the times.
No Scathe?
I can't move.
No movement either.
Because of these. Damn it.
What's going on here? Tri-Edge? No. Balmung? Orca too?
They took out AIDA? What in the world are they?
Those teeth. They're Azure versions, just like that kite.
There's still something inside. What is that? It's a coffin.
He's back.
Edge. I know we've returned to the real world, but everything that happened on the AIDA server somehow took place in only a few minutes of real time.
So that's why there was no reply. It signal jacked their brains, that AIDA server. No one had time to reply because they were on milliseconds.
The one who appeared inside the operation folder was TriEdge. There were two others besides TriEdge there. I'd like to know who on earth they were. They were attacking AIDA. Does that mean that TriEdge isn't AIDA? And also, Atoli?
Atoli. Well, before we move any further, and goodness am I tempted, I feel like a kid in a candy store now that I've gotten past that segment. I nonetheless would prefer to end it here. Alright. Some other time.